Hey everyone, this is Miss Jacobson. In this video, we're going to talk about how to find the area of composite shapes. So the first question I want to answer is, what is a composite shape? So a composite shape is a two-dimensional figure made up of basic two-dimensional shapes such as rectangles, triangles, circles, and semicircles. Those are just some examples. It can include other basic shapes as well, but here are some examples of what a composite shape might look like. So just notice that it is made up of a bunch of different shapes. All right, so in this first example, it says find the area of the composite shape below, round your answer to the nearest tenths place. So if you look at this shape, we have a rectangle right here that is 7 by 6, 7 inches by 6 inches. And then off to the side here, we have a triangle that has a base of 3 inches and a height of 6 inches. And so the approach that we're going to take is we're going to try to find the area of the two shapes separately, and then we're going to add those values together, and we'll get the total area of the composite shape. So we will start with the rectangle. So to find the area of a rectangle, I'm going to take the length times the width. So in this case, I'm going to take 7 times 6, and I'm going to get 42. So the area of the rectangle is 42. All right, and then moving on, let's find the area of the triangle. So if you remember, to find the area of a triangle, we're going to take 1/2 times the base times the height. So in this case, I'm going to take 1/2 times 3 times 6. So 3 times 6 is 18. Half of 18 is going to give us 9. So my answer to that is going to be 9. So then for the total area, my total is going to equal, I'm going to take 42 from the rectangle, and then to that I'm going to add 9 from the triangle, and that's going to give me a total answer of 51, and I'm going to label this in square inches. So my final answer is going to be 51 inches squared. All right, so the next example says find the area of the composite shape below, round your answer to the nearest tenths place. So we're looking at a similar example. We have a rectangle right here that is 5 centimeters by 8 centimeters, and then we have a triangle on top of that that is has a height of 5 centimeters and a base that we do not know. And so the first task that we're going to have is we want to try to figure out the value of this base. We want to figure out this value right here so that we can find the area of the triangle, and then we're going to take the same approach as last time and add the two areas together, the area of the triangle and the area of the rectangle, and then that's going to give us the total value of the composite shape, the total area of the composite shape. So to find this missing piece, the base of the triangle, a couple of things that you might want to note. So the bottom of the entire rectangle is 8 centimeters, and then this piece right here that I'm highlighting in green is 1 centimeter, and this piece right here is 2 centimeters. So if we were to take the 1 centimeter piece plus the base of the triangle, I'm just going to call that x, plus that 2 centimeter piece, that entire side equals 8, which is the length of the rectangle at the bottom. So what number could you add to that? What number could you replace x with to make it add up to 8? So 1 plus what number plus 2 equals 8? So just think about that for a second. So to figure that out, I could simply just take 8 minus 1 minus 2, and I'm going to get that missing value. So 8 minus 1 is 7, minus 2 is 5, and so my missing length is going to be 5. Okay, so the length of that triangle is 5 centimeters. Okay, so now that I know that, I can figure out the area of the triangle, and then I can move on and figure out the area of the rectangle. So the area of the triangle is going to equal 1/2 times base times height. So 1/2 times 5 times, again, the height is 5. So 5 times 5 is 25. 1/2 times that is going to equal 12.5. So the area of the triangle is 12.5. Then moving on to the rectangle, the area of the rectangle is just simply length times width. So just 8 times 5, which is 40. So then the total area is going to equal 12.5 plus 40, which adds up to 52.5. And in this example, we're dealing with centimeters, so I'm going to label it as centimeters, and it's going to be centimeters squared. So my final answer is going to be 52.5 centimeters squared.